What's up, everybody? Bruce Solis, Core Multimedia Solutions. So we are at a client's house doing a very cool and unique application. And I actually had to find the solution myself on YouTube, which it works. So I'll be posting this one on YouTube. So the application is this. We have a theater room at a client's house, and he also wanted to turn it into it's a game room / theater room / karaoke room using the exact same speakers. We just had to insert a mixing board. Now, here's the fun part about this is the mixing board will be local, but his actual AVR and the equipment is in a rack on the other side of the house. So we are using Savant as a solution to not only control the TV, control the AVR, but using Savant pieces of equipment to actually allow us to convert and move over the signaling and switching to not only split both signals from an audio perspective, but to make it work so the client can literally just press a button that says karaoke and it'll do all the switching for him. And then he can use his mixing board and mics. So very cool solution. It just took a little brain power. So I kind of wanted to show you guys all the materials and equipment we're using to make this happen. So this little guy right here is a wireless Savant piece of equipment that has emitters that can control up to 3 devices. So that plugs into the wall and we use it for Wi-Fi. Then we have his DirecTV cable box, which we have to control as well. Then we have a watt box, which takes direct internet into it and allows us to shut off power to one or multiple devices. Then we have the Yamaha little mixer. Now the mixer is going to stay here locally, which is actually kind of cool. So that will be here locally, and then also the mics will be here locally. So like I said, the solution is they'll be able to use the app on their phone or an iPad, and then they can go ahead and click on karaoke, or if they just want to watch normal TV or watch a movie, they can do that as well. We are coming off conceptually, because they're just going to use YouTube karaoke. We're coming off of the toss link off of the back of the TV, coming into a splitter. So it's toss link splitter, so it's splitting the toss link 2 ways. One, it's the next one's actually going into it's called a balun or balun, and that's where we send the digital signal via Cat6 from this room all the way back to the AVR, and it converts it back. So we plug it into the AVR toss link input, which gives us 5.1, which is what this room is. And then on the other end of the splitter, we are then going toss link, which is digital, converting it to analog. And then the analog is then getting converted and an input into our Yamaha mixer, which that's the input source. Then we're coming out of the mixer, converting it back out into straight analog, and that's going to go into this little Savant piece right here. And this is the PAV-A10C, which has a direct PoE input port from the wall, and that gets sent back to our main rack. And the cool thing about this is that now if they're listening to whatever they're listening to and playing in this room, they can also apply that across the rest of their home where we have Savant actually hooked up. So it's a cool solution. Took a little bit of brain power. In addition to that, we got a little Ethernet switch. This required 3 cat lines, 1 coax line to be actually at the physical TV location. So yesterday, I talked about cabling and lack thereof and what your limitations are when you don't have any cabling. Well, you would never be able to do this solution without proper cabling. In fact, we had to run 2 additional lines to make this happen. So this is Bruce Solis, Core Multimedia Solutions. Peace.